There we go. All righty-o. Hello, people. Hello. How are we all today? Hello, N20. How is thy? Alrighty, let's find some underrated secondaries for our next episode. That's kind of the goal for today, is to just do some testing. I've already found like a whole list that I'm gonna go and do, but I need to form some extra ones and do some builds for more. So yeah. Hello, Caster. As weird as it sounds, I think the Grimoire is heavily slept on. And like never see anyone genuinely using it. I think the Grimoire is more, it actually isn't as underrated as you think. I think it's more of like a utility option. Yeah, I think it's more of a utility option. I think it's incredibly powerful. I don't know if I would call it underrated. Starting Warframe today, watching a tutorial, frosting at the mouth from excitement. I welcome, just welcome, because I just have to say that you are going to have a brilliant and amazing journey, and it is so worth it. Like, it is so worth it. I'm good. What are you going to do today? We're going to look at secondaries, underrated secondary guns. That's what we're looking at. This game is so boring at the moment. It's more like we're in that drought, right? There's just nothing else to do. I spent 800 plat on jerk. What was that? Was that a good decision? I mean, if you have it to spare, yeah. You can always make more platinum, so it's not like, you know, it's not like, oh, it's so hard to make platinum. It's actually not that hard to make platinum. But yeah. Gunblade is a melee, technically. So, yeah. Hello, Lumosity. I'm doing well, thanks, and you? Sepulchrum is so form hungry yet so horrible. I don't think it's horrible. It is former hungry, make no mistake. But I think you need external buffing for this weapon, 100%. It's generally utility, but it pumps up really good numbers if you actually use it to clear. Yeah. But yeah, absolutely. Need a single talent for those only available Lich Hunter bundles, and now I also have the Lich cosmetics. Oh, that's fine. What is an underrated secondary in your opinion? I have quite a few that I find to be underrated. Kuva Comac. Sorry, Kuva, listen to me. I was reading Kuva Brack. I was meant, my brain's doubling up. Twin Comac and the Kuva Brack is actually really nice. I think the where is it now? I like the Catch Moon, but I'm trying to make it work. The Zakti is underrated. And I think the Tenet Spyrex is underrated. I also think the Coda Catabolus is underrated, personal opinion. And I would go as far as to say that that the compressor is underrated. The only reason it might not be now is because we just got the compressor prime, but yeah, compressor is like underrated. It's crazy. And I'd never thought I'd say this. Memes aside, I'd never thought I'd say this. I actually think this is quite a fun weapon to play. I actually think the Cuirassier is quite fun. Again, never thought I'd say that. Can you give me some cake? Wait, why, Dodo? Why? I heard Furious and Khan is underrated. Absolutely. Thoughts on the Cyanix? Okay, so good thing. I was gonna say people saying that it's underrated. I don't know if I'm just building this thing wrong. We can actually test it on stream, to be fair. So I think we can actually test it on stream, right? Like that's kind of the whole point of it. But I think that the Cyanix is not that great. Even though it's an icon and it's legit underrated. Yeah, but I wanna completely exclude incarnate weapons from this series. Any news on your new GPU? No. I haven't really had a look. I've held off on buying a GPU for now. I'm gonna wait a little bit. That's pretty much the news. Bro, the sun is moving. That should be a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Just looking at the sun. It's like blasting. You know when it's like cloudy, right? And it's like a nice light, okay? And then you're like comfortable. It's not too bright in the place, you know, everything's good. And then next moment, the sun just peeps through and then it's like your whole house is blinding you. It's like that. I hate that. No, I like the sun, but I also don't like it when it's like, so the way I'm like situated is I'm raised. It's like a second story. So the sun just like in every possible window comes through, and it's like, because everything is, it's like a light house, if that makes sense. It just bounces off the walls, the floors, everything. And it's like, I actually need sunglasses in my own house. Like, that's what I mean. We need to give you some cake soon. Oh, that is true. My birthday is next week, Friday. Crazy. Right, it's a very good secondary. Everyone knows the Furious is great, but no one talks about it for some reason. A lot of people talk about it. What do you mean? That's too bright. Damn. Damn. What the hell's going on here? There you go. That should be fine. There we go. Now you guys can see me clearly. You're getting old? I know. Tactical flashbang? Yeah, literally. Why are you not on your Ready Prime? I haven't farmed your Ready Prime nor the Compressor Prime. I know. How bad. But I've just been so busy, so I've just been on the grind with making videos and not being at home and making shorts and working on other things and you name it. Life is lifing at the moment. Yeah. Where's that accent from though? Your English is very good, but there's this, I'd say, heavy accent. I can't figure out what it is. I'm from South Africa. I am from South Africa. The southernmost tip of Africa. But yeah, basically going on the Cyanix, people are saying like it's ridiculously good. I think the homing, like, miss, or should I say projectile, is cool, but it just goes straight for the body. So it's like, I don't know. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not too sure about it. When is the ambassador update coming? I have no idea. Two weeks from now, the Tenno population is going to be googling asset art. Oh wait, is that when the update's coming? Right? Yes, it is. Can you please show your rally build leveling prime now? For a second, I thought you were asking me to like do my leveling build for your rally. I have a lot of your rally builds. I have a narrow setup. I've got a temple subsume. I have a no helmet build, which can be switched out for Marilina's Garden for something else. With loyal Marilina. I have a summons build, which is funnies. I have a pure surging blades setup. I have an evade build, which you like is actually brain dead at how easy it is. I have, ignore this. Nobody look at this. Okay, it's nothing. All right, and then I have a melee setup. Oh wait, I just realized I'm like covering the subsumes. Okay, if you go watch my Ureli video, there's all the builds there. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. My Ureli video has everything you need there. Just ignore all this though, okay? We're gonna play Nova. Many people have spoken about this. Since when is there an icon there? That's new. Cyanex is decent. It has multiplicative CO scaling with its projectiles. Right? Okay. I have a full Cascadia Flare build. Okay. Because it makes sense to run corrosive heat as you're going to be armor stripping and then you'll be applying gas regardless. And then I have Elementalist on to deal more damage. Okay. Now that is with me having... I just realized I have Arcane Precision on. Which is giving me an extra 300% damage, which is complete diminishing returns. But anyway. Is the multiplicative CO scaling from the alt file? Oh, I did just realize the fact that you have Arcane Pistolier on and this is pretty OP. I'll be honest, that's actually kind of strong. I'm a bit confuzzled. Have I glitched the game? You guys see my ammo in the bottom right there, right? Okay. That was kind of weird. Huh. But, like, okay, so the Cyanex, I'm not sure about. It is strong, but I think I'm building it entirely wrong. Firstly, you do not need Creeping Bullseye. I've just realized that right now. It's got a literal 8% base crit. You may as well go all in on the thingamabob. The thingamadoodle. I'm not sure about the quads. I'm gonna hop into some ESO quickly. I'll just do random public lobbies because I'm only leveling like one weapon at a time. So yeah, we're gonna try the Cyanix. I'm hoping to look for a couple more on the stream before I hop off and just get writing with the script and everything. Why did it say Dota join my... What the? Oh.
Ew.
Ew. Not invited you none? Oh, okay. I'll tell you guys what's on the list right now, and if you guys have any other recommendations, that would be splendid. Please and thank you. Thrown weapons. I feel like the thrown weapons, you mean like knives and so on? I feel like that comes down to incarnates, surely. I've already got the Comac, guys. Codapox Gaming? Nah, not Codapox Gaming. Surely not. I've never tried the A-Grit before. Properly, at least. Felarx Prime can single target shred. That's Protea's signature weapon, isn't it? Pretty sure. Pocket Bramo. Doesn't have like atrocious ammo sustain. Can you show the compressor bulb? I can. Indeed. A-Grit can do shenanigans with the right setup. Yeah. I mean, with underrated weapons, right, they're not going to be as good and as powerful, like, let's say brain dead as incarnate weapons. Not all of them. Some of them can be. So you will need some cases of like, oh, you need a specific setup for this gun to feel amazing. But the whole point of this series is because I'm just trying to find weapons that are fun. Like, I don't really care if they're the best. They obviously have to do damage. I'm not saying they mustn't do damage. Just, yeah. I'm being invited. Why am I being invited? Where are we going? Why? What are you trading with me, Dada? What are you giving me today? Would the null be considered underrated? I don't know. I don't think it is. Do you guys think it is? I feel like it's a Yoreli Prime set. Oh, actually, I don't know how much it is, Dodos. I'm just going to give you 80 platinum. How much is it? I've been actually wanting to get the Daiku, actually. Because I see a lot of people... Yes, taketh my money. No plat. Take my money. Take it. Take it, I say. I think the null is definitely not underrated. I mean, we know it's like a headshot demon. I mean, null with Harrow is also something that's a bit... Oh gosh, Dodo, you give me everything. Only this once. Okay, but okay, I'll do you one better. You're giving me 95% discount. Okay, this is actually pretty huge, Dodo. Thank you. You've actually made my life a lot easier. I appreciate you. I'm being spoiled. Oh dear. I'm being very spoiled. Okay, no, Dodo. No. Hold up. There you go. You get consider it a discount. 120 something platinum. It's fine. I need a sneeze. Shit. It's gone. Crap. Thank you, Dodo. Oh. Damn. You got a 50% discount? Huge. I have to pay you. I can't take that for nothing. There's no ways. And now we build. This is the main one. Oh, you bastard. Okay, I'll build you related. Daiku. Let's build that. I actually want to test these babies out. Thank you, Gummy. Oh, wait. Thank you, Dutch. The quartz is definitely worth a look, in my opinion. Would you guys be like, what the hell are you doing if I put the compressor prime in the underrated underrated list? I don't think Icarius is underrated. I think Icarius is very well known. Such a fake main, that is true. I think Icarius is known. But I feel like the compressor, like, people know of it to be good, but I just don't think that they know how good. No, we know that's already strong. Okay. I don't know. People just know a compressor the primer part, but it's like, it's also a really freaking powerful weapon. Do I even have a Vermi Splicer? I do not. Angstrom is the best gun in the game. The Prisma Angstrom in Incarnon is great, but yeah, I don't want any Incarnon weapons. I literally just want like maximum. The highest we're talking is like Tenet, Kruva, and Coda, but no Incarnon weapons by any means. I am going to put another. Guys, I don't think you guys actually realize how much Forma I have melted through in the past 2 weeks to make all of these videos. I'm not complaining, but it's fascinating. Because why I say I'm not complaining is because I'm having so much fun doing it, but I am melting through my Forma. You have, like, I think I've gone through about, for the primary and the melee one, I've gone through about close on 100 Forma. Because there's a lot of weapons that I test and I don't use. So like I'll test it because I think it's underrated and I'm like, nah, move on to the next one. And that's like 5 Forma. It's like, okay, great. Kuva Brack is definitely on the list. I think the Kuva Brack is great. And I think the Kuva Seer is not that bad as long as you have external buffing. That's my opinion, at least. That's just, you know, that's just my thought process. I think we either go Madurai or Vazarin. What do you guys think? Forma is so annoying to craft. I gave up on crafting Forma. But look at the camera and tell me that the Onos is overused. The Onos is underrated. The secondary gaze kick gun with Pack Seeker is super strong, but I think everyone forgot that kick guns exist. Well, I do agree with you about the kick guns part because I don't know if I'm gonna do it for this one. I might actually reserve the Catch Moon for when I do the second episode of all of these, because guys, there are so many weapons that are underrated that I literally have an episode 2 for each of these types of weapons. I have a top 10 melee episode 2. I have a top 10 primary episode 2. It is crazy. Like, when you look out of Incarnate weapons, they're actually so much. Incarnate weapons are kind of tainted Warframe, I'm not gonna lie. Have I tried the statical yet? No, I need to try it. Acidai Acuity, I gotta try. Secure dual Cestras. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's dual Cestras. I think Twin Vipers. Right? Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it a real, like a buck here. You guys give me so many suggestions. If I don't write this down, my tiny pea brain will never ever remember this. On this list right now, we have the Twin Comac, Zacti Prime, Coda Catabolus, Spore Laser Kick Gun. Although I think I might remove the Spore Laser Kick Gun. But I do think it is underrated. I think the Spore Laser is, because like we said now, like I feel like people have just forgotten kit guns exist. Cyanex is on it, Catchmoon's on it. Okay, I don't know why I put the Epitaph there, but Epitaph is definitely not underrated. Sepulchrums, yeah. Zymos, that's another weapon I need to get. Zymos. And I don't have it. Great. Why do I have 2 Spore Laces? Okay, I personally think this is the case, right? In my defense. All right. I think the Vespa, right? Why do I have an unread mailbox? With the Augment is insanely underrated. But I will put it in the list, but I will make it very clear that the Vespa without the Augment is kind of like... Also, the Vespa just sounds cool. Like, I'm not crazy, right? It just looks cool and it sounds cool. But leaded gas is like... Was it leaded gas? I don't know if it's a leaded gas. What would be considered of it? And then I have Tenet Spyrex, Tenet Diplos, and Kuva Brack. So, whoa. Okay, wait. We got to backtrack here. We have to backtrack here, all right? We have to figure things out because I am lost indeed. Okay. Secondaries to try out. Statical. Wait. What was the other ones? Vermi Splicer. Is the Pandera good? Outside of Eidolon hunting? Acidai. Gosh, guys. I do not have enough Former for all this. Okay, I have Quartz. Oh, no, I'm going to put Quartz on the list. Okay. There was another weapon that I wanted to try. Oh, Gaze kit gun. Piranha's alright. No, I wouldn't say null. I would not say null is underrated. I've never ever used the... Is it? I don't even know how to say it. Fusilier? Fusilier? I don't even know how to say it. Did I put Acid? I did. Also, no, kick guns have primary and secondary versions which have different separate dispos. That is actually good to know. Well, it's good to know for you guys. For me, I don't really care too much. Who's blowing up your inbox already? I don't know. We're about to find out. Dodo. Okay. Dodo, you're actually sponsoring me today. Thank you for making my life easier. And thank you for that Former. Holy shit, that helps a lot. I was gonna farm the Zymos on stream, but I guess not. We have the Zymos. Thank you, Dodo. Making my life easier here. try and get the this gun. This one. Oh man, I actually tried it out. I kind of like really wanted it to do well, but I don't know if I'm gonna invest into it. Did I put the Azima on? Let me see if I put the Azima on. No, I didn't. Magnus Prime with Magnus Prime. Okay, guys. I have like 22 secondaries to do. Guys. I need to do a top 10. Okay. We need to narrow it down. All right. We need to narrow it down. Would you guys say Tenno Plinks falls underrated? No. No. We all know the Tenno Plinks does like millions of damage with certain setups. Oh, Hystrix Prime was one that I tested. I actually like the Hystrix because, and I'll tell you why, I actually formatted this morning. Funny that you mentioned that. And the reason why I like it, you know what, guys? Let me just say something. I'm going to rant real quick. Life is going to be so great the day DE puts the simulacrum in your orbiter. Okay. Life is also going to be even better the day DE puts level cap enemies in simulacrum. It is going to be so much better. Absolutely worth it. Anyway, basically the Hystrix is pretty cool because if you spam... I need to take off Arcane Precision because I'm actually messing up my... What's that? That is Poison Quills. Whoops. I need fire. I mean, I think it has pretty good scaling with aptitude as well. I think I put blast on it too. See, I think the most amazing thing about the Hystrix is literally the fact that you can mod for a element and have a base element through its unique trait, essentially. I think that's what makes it pretty, like, yeah, pretty good. Once Arcane Pistolier procs this gun, I mean, any pistol with Arcane Pistolier is amazing, right? Imagine we get an Arcane for primaries that give us 100% ammo efficiency. Like, why do you need to, like, reload anymore, bro? I mean, 300k blast proc damage on that scaling is pretty good. But it's when I have, like, no, what's them? What's the gun in the thumbnail? It's the Sepulchrum, which we're going to do some testing now. I just want to decide, like, okay, this is the 10 weapons we're going to be looking at. So that's why I'm going to do a few more tests. What is the Ember list like? Question. Oh my word. Is this basically like a baby Ignis Wraith, but it's Toxin? Since when? It's kind of cute, not gonna lie. Try the null on Murmur. That's actually hell. Like that is put that you're creating your own prison. You're doing the Coda Catabolist? Yes. Does going over 100% efficiency do anything? Not really. I don't know. I actually don't know why. Well, maybe it does, but I'm just dumb. I don't know. One of the two. One or the two. What's the Ballistica like? It's only got a 15% base status chance. It's not very good. Is this the Fusilier, whatever it is? Oh, there's a prime of this one. I need to redo all of my kick guns because I think when I made them, I was chasing MR and I just put on whatever part I could find. I think. I'm pretty sure. Bring out the Lata Vandal. Cheapers. Imagine. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dog. I love the Coda Catabolus too. It's so good. It's just fun, you know. Hello, Redemption. Can I ask what is your accent like? Where are you from? South Africa. Your gaze is almost right, but it's the wrong loader. Yeah, I figured, but oh no, it's Flo. Hi, Knoof. I ran the Kappa said in the mission for so long trying to get gas, but I got 4 neurotics, 2 chassis without getting the systems. Got it now. Yeah, that makes sense. That sounds like a gas farm. Let me tell you something about the Diplos, right? I kind of want to put them on the list for the sole reason that they have multiplicative CO scaling with the projectile. Let me double check that before I actually am talking utter garbage. Just for 1 second. Put a pin in that thought. They have, yes, the lock-on mode has multiplicative scaling, which sucks because, yeah, but it is additive off of the base firing. The thing about Diplos is it follows the same thing that the Cortac does. If you just shoot and then aim, it will then stop the whole like gimmick. But the damage is pretty good. I think the biggest problem is you just have to keep shooting and you can't like, I don't know. Yeah, Felarx is definitely on the list, Josh. Diplos are not bad though. They do a respectable amount of damage actually. Oh, I've got Deadhead on. I was like, why are they like instant dying when I headshot them? Because I thought I had Flare on. But nope, I have Deadhead on. Yeah, Diplos are not bad. Cynex is here. Knoof, but I don't know. I don't see the fuss. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't know if I'm building in the wrong way. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna put another Madurai on. I'm going to put, let's actually put this on here. Corrosive heat and flare makes sense because you armor stripping and you have inbuilt gas. You could go blast, but there is no point really. I mean, there is a point. You could try. Cynex has mag dump, right? Yeah, it does. So
just dropped dead already.
okay, so now okay, Arcane Pistolier with the mag dump is pretty broken because you can basically just constantly press the middle mouse button and it just does that. But I want this fire mode to actually do something. That's a lot better. Putting a Bane on is a lot better because now the gas is actually doing something. If you're trying to scale gas, Deadhead does more. Yes, absolutely, because it's a headshot multiplier, but there's a problem. The base fire, the whole thing which actually procs gas, is a homing missile that does not go for headshots, even if you aim above it, right? And the mag dump doesn't proc gas, but you can get headshots with it, so it's no point. Like, I'm not procking gas, and now, see there, it's just going straight for the body. It's literally going straight for the body. So there is no point in going for Deadhead with this weapon at all. Rocket with Scourge. I tend. It's actually not a bad idea, but I guess then it's fine actually. It's underrated weapons. You're supposed to be using gimmicks and so on. A lot of people misunderstand that when I make builds and stuff and what I look for in weapons. Is it still proccing it? Like, I don't think it is. Or does it just automatically count it as a modifier of proccing headshots? I try to make my weapons and builds with just how they perform by themselves. So whatever you see on my videos and my builds and the damage and everything, whether it's, you know, frames or weapons, it's how the weapon performs or frame performs by themselves. So when you start to add other tools, like for example doing specific synergies with like Scourge or something like that, and arcanes for pistols, then you're gonna see the weapon shine even more. I'm not doing any incarnates. These videos are like anti-incarnate. Guess the only way that we're gonna know is if we actually put Deadhead on it. I think that's a great way to know, guys, don't you think? Because I had Flare on that whole time. Great testing. Okay, we're approaching 100 heat procs. This is with Elementalist and a Bane against corrupted enemies. Almost there. Okay. Almost there. It does not proc it. It doesn't. It would be doing more damage as is. Okay, so Scourge does not work, which is fine. That's understandable. I think now we go Flare, but then I'm intrigued by something. What happens if we use Innovate? Okay. What would I use instead? Probably anemic agility to proc what's them. Secondary fortifier is also very underrated. Yeah, it is, but it's like a bit too easy. Fortifier is just like an absolutely loaded freaking arcane. Almost there. 1 second. You gotta be patient with me. Bloody hell, I think I might run out of ammo at this point.
Cry about it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty strong. See, now I like that. Like, but you see, while it isn't a problem, you are going all in on your freaking arcanes for your secondaries. Like, you're using Pistolier and Precision. Because to have to do that each and every time you reload is like actually, I think, the worst possible thing on this planet. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest. But like seriously though, I think dual toxicist might be like the most underrated weapon in the game. Okay, I don't know why I have a Riven. You. I want to try the quads. Cynex is bad, let's be honest. I think it's niche. I just don't know. You know, I think actually no, like, okay. Let's pretend we're playing a normal mission. Right, let's pretend we're playing a normal mission. I put Fire Form in the quads and it's just okay. Well, most of these weapons are just going to be okay in reality. You're going to have to use like, oh shit, I'm in public mode. Warframe players when gun doesn't deal 9,000 hex to billion damage in a single tick. I agree with you 100%.
Accept your death and you
Hello, anime.
avoid it. Trust.
Yeah, let's try this. So I think the only thing that's going to slightly taint this test is the fact that I have Neutron Star, which is applying 200% damage vulnerability. But let's be real though, most weapons you use in Steel Part nowadays have some damage scaling from like raw, nourished, or whatever it is on your builds, on your frame. So 200% damage vulnerability is just a bonus.
Freaking try me. Oh man.
Why does it sound like a Star Wars blaster? Is that I'm pretty sure it sounds like a Star Wars blaster. Like, just listen to it. Okay, it's a little bit too fast now, but you get the point, right? You get the point. Josh, I have Neutron Star, which procs molecular, what's the name? Prime. The augment, Neutron Star.
Ooh, scary.
Nail gun, not blaster. Yeah. So. It's not bad if you have buffing. Right, if you're buffing it through your Warframe and so on, it's pretty good. Oh, hello, Sid. How are you? Problem is, there's so many weapons again that people would enjoy their gimmicks and uniqueness, but end up getting shelled because XY does more damage. I think that's a player choice. If you're asking me, that's pure choice. I have almost every single Incarnate that does... I don't have all of them, but I have most of them that do a shit ton of damage. But I choose not to play them because that's just where I am at with Warframe. There is nothing wrong with players playing the game the way they want to play it. There's absolutely nothing wrong. Like, if you are a massive meta slave, that's fine. It becomes a problem when people push agendas or their opinions and how they play onto other players. That's when it becomes a problem. And I think that gets misunderstood by both sides. Like, both sides of the coin there. A lot of people mistake that. Like, yeah. Novus Gemini is so cool. I wish women were real IRL. Damn. I think you might need to touch grass, brother. The channel's helped me a lot when it comes to understanding and playing Warframe. Thank you. It's become one of my all-time favorite games. I am so happy to hear that. I'm glad I can help you. Triad Cante. I've these things. Cynex is so freaking good. Ooh, okay, so what is so good about it? Because I've used it and it's not bad, but it's not like people have been explaining like it's like literally the best thing ever. I'm not too sure about what makes it so good. Blades have a 30% critical chance when they return upon reload strike, and his returning blades activate the can turret. Isn't this what's her name's? Jade? Pretty sure. Are you using with Cascadia Flare? Yes. That's just Cynex Glaze, probably. It's so good because it looks cool. Okay, I respect that. I'm the exact same as you. I'm like, a weapon will be extremely good because it looks cool. That's exactly how I think. Try a Chorus. The Chorus is not underrated. Like, let's be real. I think I also wanted to try the Tomb Finger because the Tomb Finger, which I think actually I do not have the right stuff for, but actually now that I look at it, I've literally got like 136%. I've got Love Tap, Tomb Finger, and Flutterfire. Not the best ones, but 136% status chance. Holy shit. I kind of want to level this. Oh. Finished the second dream for the first time yesterday. Interesting stuff. Yep, second dream's a good quest. What about the dual Toxica? Don't think it's underrated. The funky sniper you mentioned at the start of your video looks cool as hell. It is pretty cool. The Colmerex is really good, but I think just don't have punch 2 on it. Yeah, I know the primary of the Tomb Finger is pretty strong because it's an explosive gun. Is it Nitro? Hello, Nitro. Is Kunai and Kanan underrated? Well, for this video,
Gotcha.
I'm not doing any Incarnate weapons. Like, Incarnate weapons are pretty much fully excluded. Oh my gosh. I is zooming. I think people like the Cynex because it's the only homing weapons in the game, both before and after hitting an enemy. Wait, if I put punch through on the Cynex, what happens? Does it go through? Oh, someone just recognized me. In the chat, there's no ways. Oh shit. We've been caught. We have been found.
Just dropped dead already.
Hello there. Arcucore wants to know your location. Yeah, but like, okay, is the Arcucore underrated? No, it's literally the most used secondary in 2024. Or most kills. That's kind of funny. We've been found. I don't know if it's underrated, but I like the Axamati Prime. I might have to give that a go. Euphona for sure is underrated. I need to give that one a look. Yeah, I don't think the Tomb Finger secondary is that bad. Have we talked about the Sepulchrum? Yes, we have, but we need to do testing. So I'm just trying to formal for now, and then we're going to go through like a testing phase where we'll just go through each and every single weapon, find builds for it, find what works. But yeah. Compress is my new goat. That is true. Can you try a synergy with Mag and Temple Subsume, please? I know what you're going to do. I had the exact same experience with Yoreli's Riptide. If you use Mag's Bubble or anything that pulls them in close together, it'd be godly. Oh shit, my camera is getting warm. My camera is getting warm. 1 second, chat.
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cold, so I don't know why. How do you know it's getting warm? Does it start steaming? No, there's a little like icon on the camera right now that shows like temperature. Put it on ice. That's yes. That is a very good way to cool down a camera, is to put it on ice. 100%. I think I keep saying this every time I stream, but I need to go and look. I think they're quite expensive though. I need to go and buy like a separate, you take the battery out and you can charge it separately. So it's like an external battery, and that will allow the camera to like basically not overheat. So I just need to get that. Didn't know the chair was chill like that. Yeah, bro, he's pretty chill. You know, he's pretty chill. Oh my gosh, Dodo, thank you so much for the former. You have no idea. I have melting through my former. But Mushy, any synergy with Temple Subsume and pulling enemies in is going to be absolutely disgusting. What the hell is that? Oh, have you already spent the Opera GX money? No, I have not. What was I going to say now? So we need to find, okay, wait, you guys are off. You guys, okay, hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, Axamati. Gosh, do I have to make like an episode 3 of this? You know what I think I might actually do? You know what I think I might do? I'm going to do an episode each. So I'm doing top 10 primaries at a top 10 melees, underrated. Top 10 secondaries are next, underrated. And then I think I'm just going to make like a top 50 and add like an extra 20. And then you guys are going to like be spoiled with like 50 builds in one video or 50 weapons in one video. And you literally have too many options. I think, yeah, that might be the plan. Top 10 fun things to do in Warframe would be more useful. It's so difficult to say that though, because it depends where you are. Like, I don't have 10 fun things to do in Warframe where I am in this game. I don't. Okay, partly because I am a content creator and I'm more occupied by other things. So obviously my experience can be completely different, but I don't think, yeah. Fun is very subjective. I do agree. I was still going to buy the former, Josh. I didn't ask for the former. I was still going to buy it. It's just Dodo decided to gift it to me. I was still going to spend all my platinum. And I'll have you know, I went through about 3,000 platinum for these 2 videos. Oh. We'll do the Canter next. Don't worry. Bro, I forgot what the streets did for him. What do you mean? I'm supposed to put another mod on this gun. I just don't know what. I went for a blast. What am I saying? I know what. That's not it. By the way, I love the fact that they added this feature in. If I want reload speed, I just click on reload speed and it takes me exactly to where the mods are. If I want crit chance, it just takes me to crit chance mods. You can literally click on fire rate and it takes you to fire rate. It's so good.
The multitude of creatures you have immortalized would cry out in thanks.
Good news. Camera is cooling down. Wait, what? Yeah. I thought people knew that. I only found it out like a week ago. Oh my gosh, I need to make a short on it. It's so handy. You have no idea. It is so handy. Like look at this. Okay, I'm just hiding my face for a second. 1 second. Like, I could speed run building. I could speed run building something. So like, let's say I wanted this, right? I just click on multi-shot. I put galvanized diffusion. I want more magazine capacity. I take it right there. Then I'm like, oh, I want extra fire rate. I just click on it. Multi-shot here, crit chance. I want pistol, oh, not a pistol, that one. And then I want crit damage. I just put on target cracker. I want status chance. I can put galvanized shot. I want radiation. It tells you right here. If I want impact. That is by far one of the nicest things they've added in this game. Now, why can't we have simulacrum in the orbiter? Why? Why? Yeah, you can click it. How does he make his menu green? You can go to the customization and buy like the menu type. It's the 1999 menu type.
Oops.
It's not bad. Because this gun also has multiplicative CO. But it requires status effects to be good though. If you don't have status effects, it's like it's pretty useless. I mean, I know why they don't want level cap in the sim. It could be like, what's the point of going to level cap? But my argument is you want the loot. But it is, I think it would just make life so much easier for testers and content creators and so on to have level cap enemies in the simulacrum. Because then you can be like, oh, for those who are interested, this is what happens when you deal damage with this weapon and build against level 500 enemies, 1,000, 5,000, and level 10,000. Like, how handy would that be? You can actually, like, show the levels of what it would do, you know? But, nope. Oh, man. Okay. Tomb Finger, I'm not too sure about. I'm not too sure about at all, to be honest with you. So what's so nice about the quartz exactly? If I may ask. I need to level it up one more time. I need to level it up one more time. Have you tried the Histrix Prime with Pistolet? Yes, I did it earlier. It's very, very strong. 40-minute circle and you're ready level 2000. No reason to gatekeep this. 100% agree with you. And I don't think it would deter players from going to level cap if that's what they're worried about, because you go to level cap for the loot. Also to test things, but still. Is there any stated reason from DE as to why? I don't know. I don't think. Oh, I don't know. Might have been years ago, but I don't know of it. Not to my knowledge. Aaron, I already built one. I will test it. But yeah. Does Flo have Ureli? I got sponsored Ureli Prime mud.
Huh.
How does this weapon work again? On reload, it makes a boom boom. Isn't it? But is Barra coming today?
Try me.
I'm a gymnast. You really grew on me. You learned to use the K drive very quickly. I think the K drive isn't that bad. I think it just purely depends on the tile set. If the tile set is forgiving, K drive is not a problem. It's actually quite fun. It's when it's a difficult
Scary.
tile set to maneuver, it just gets a little bit frustrating. Oh.
Come at me, biatch.
Burst fire on one mode, then aim down sides. It's semi. No, it's auto on hip fire, and then aim is burst. The least biased Uranium main justifying the horrendous K drive be like. They originally didn't even add steel parts to Simulacrum because they wanted people to go into real missions to test things instead.
It's on.
Yeah, I don't know. I tell you what. Make better incentives to go to level cap, and people will play more endurance missions. As simple as that.
Are you done?
If there's enough incentive for you to stay in a mission for an hour, then go for it. Because there's nothing wrong with putting level cap enemies in Simulacrum, because people actually play the game properly.
New data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone. Hunter, you are running out of time. Enter the data conduit.
Ugh, seriously?
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
I do agree with you, Thresh. 100%. Level cap should be harder. 100%. Level cap is not that hard once you like use super meta stuff or different ways of surviving. It's not that hard. If you have the right weapon, right arcanes, right synergies, right companion, all that stuff. Especially as a group. It's why whenever I do level caps, I don't want to go like fortifier or whatever weapons or anything like that. I just want to play like whatever the hell I feel like playing in that moment and just enjoy it. Like, and if I fail, I actually prefer failing. Like, it's more fun that way. I'm like, oh, okay, I've actually got a challenge. Great. Finally. Finally. What am I building for here? Is Cora great? Cora is pretty good. Let's be real. Cora is pretty good. I still haven't done solo level caps in because I don't like playing by myself. I'd rather be group hangout on Discord. Oh yeah, I agree. What would your guys' suggestion be for the quads? Firstly, by having crit, I need to have crit damage. That's number one. I mean, I could just do that. Is crit damage the way? Question mark.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be without you?
Hey, thanks so much for the awesome Aurelia guide. Really helped me understand her kit. Now I'm a beast with her. Yeah, I'm so glad. She's not that hard to play. I think the hardest thing, which is only hard in the very beginning because it's something you're not used to in Warframe, is just watching like Merylina gating. Once you figure that out, it's like, it's pretty straightforward.
Gotcha.
What arcane do I have? I was about to say, why do I have dexterity on? I'd probably use Innovate. This is such a weird build, dude. Why am I going corrosive? Like realistically, I should go blast or something if I wanted funnies.
Dead already.
I realized I have made a boo-boo. I may or may not have Pistolier on a weapon that is required to reload for it to make its gimmick work. But point is, like, it's not that great. What I tell you would work is instead of reload speed, hold up, I need to actually redo like everything here because I need fire rate. And then I can put on that if I want to.
Got him.
So my question about the quads, right? Is the reload supposed to do something fancy? Am I missing something there? Because the damage is not that bad. Corrosive and stun. Yeah. That was kind of weird. Why did my arcane reload just does AoE electric?
Oops.
Am I just addicted to blast at this point? Because when I don't use blast or gas, I just feel like everything's just mid. I think I've developed a slight addiction. I don't know. Always rhythm. Yeah, I'm not too sure about the quads. I'll be honest with you. Not too sure about it at all, actually. You know what? I think for the memes, I should just add it in. Come on, guys. Let's just add it in for the memes. All right? I think we can add it in.
Oh, man.
Okay. Just give me a second. Just let it cook. You see, it's not so bad. I don't think it's too bad. I think I might have to add the Kuvasiya to the list. Why do I have flare on? You know, sometimes I don't even know. I don't know. I think the biggest downside with the Seer is just the low ammo.
Huh.
But if you have Arcane Pistolier, that's not a problem. You guys seeing what I'm seeing? Guys. This ain't half bad, eh? That was a 1 million blast proc. Guys. Guys, it's 1.3 million. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna add it to the list. I'm adding it to the list. Kuvasiya, 100%. Think about it. Why, yeah. Why not? Greatest weapon to grace us. Is the Kuva Brack any good? I think the Brack is pretty damn good, personally. I think, what do I have here? A viral heat. Why do I have a viral heat? Again, I don't know. But if Brain remembers correctly, I was meant to build a blast build. Shit. That's why it was weird. It's actually like, it's got some really good multi-shot and status chance as well. Hold up. What is with me? And actually just not using the correct arcanes. I think I'm just allergic to using the right things. The normal here is quite ass. Oh, yeah. I mean, for blast, it's not bad actually. Do you think the Tenno Diplos might make the list? If they don't make this list, they'll be in the second version, the second episode for it. When is it better to use gas rather than blast? It's if you have good status chance, somewhat good status chance, it's not a bad idea to use gas and blast, like one or the other. But if you were to use gas, you would need a lot of heavy hitting damage shots when you proc the gas proc. And you would need to have Elementalist and potentially a Bane. So yeah. Yo guys, I think I should add the Kuva new core. I think that's a great choice. What's the next? Okay, we could form. Gas is probably better for lower status heavy damage. Blast better with higher status multi-shot. Yes, that is true, yeah. But they both require some level of good damage. You could also add the Despair. It's got an incarnate form. Why do I have an unread mailbox? Oh. I have arrived. Have you tried the Zymos? No. We're gonna do Canter. And then we're gonna level up Zymos next. I think I might cap it after the Zymos because I have melted through so much Fhenmor so far. And I just, yeah. I'll see. Maybe I'll do more because I want to do more digging, man. I want to find like an actual hidden gem that just no one knows about. I'm so glad you're enjoying the Phage. Phage is so good. I'm personally a fan of Zylok. Don't know if it's actually good though, but the Zylok has an incarnate form.
Duty in this experiment is to dispatch as many specimens as efficiently as possible. When the time comes, I will go.
Onos is incarnate. Also, I'll be honest, even if it did include incarnate weapons, I don't know what it is, but I've never really liked the Onos. Never liked how it plays. It's just not for me. Like I've never ever gotten the fuss of the Onos. It's just it feels horrid to play. It's not a bad weapon in its damage and so on. It just feels horrid. Yeah, no, there's no incarnates in this list.
Are you done?
Wait, is this an unranked Canter that's doing like a lot of damage? Oh, but I do have precision and so on, so it makes sense, right? Oh my gosh. What's the Stalto equivalent of the secondary? I don't know. Well, Stalto technically got nerfed a little because of the acuity change, if you think about it. You can still do a shit ton of damage with it, but it's not to the crazy numbers it had before. Yeah, actually, that is a good shout. Plinks is definitely possibly the equivalent. I think kind of hitting hard, to be honest. Yeah. It's a fully unranked Canter. Hitting for like 14,000 damage off base, bro. Ain't half bad. Okay, I've just realized that this again is a weapon that should not be used. Wait. I have a question. Okay, never mind. Thank you, Elsie. Yo, I low-key need some coffee. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I low-key need some coffee. Hey, audio from the game went away. I know, minimized. That's why. Does Pistolier affect Canter? Yeah, it does. It makes you, well, that's why that was like, what was the question? Because if you could throw like a shit ton of what's names, and then when Pistolier runs out, you just pull all of those. That'd be freaking broken, you know what I mean? But right.
The sanctuary will go on without you.
Oh my word. Would you look at that? I'll be honest, I had no idea. Uh-huh. You're just now becoming LR4. Didn't you just get LR4 now, Josh? Oh, I was not unranked. Sorry. I mean, I'm modded. Almost 5. Join us at the top. Yeah. That last push is a long push. I'm not going to lie. I think I would go for Flare if I'm being honest with you. And then I'd run like Heat. Since Charles galvanized shot. Multi-shot, okay. I can tell you now how I would prefer to play this. Just by the, what's the name? We'll level up the Canter and then we can, what's the name? What does Synth Charge do again? Did I not just go to freaking ESO? Why am I in a relay? What the hell? Thank you, Takatan. I'm thinking. Give me a second, chat. I'm thinking. Wait. Do I not have Synth Charge? I don't. That is so interesting. Well, if you guys were ever wondering, do I play Secondaries? There's your answer. Bonus damage on final shot requires magazine 6 or higher. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I will buy the mod later. I have one if you want. Yeah, I'll buy it.
Cry about it.
Cry about it. That's all I hear all the time. I have Pistolier. Hang on a second. Oh, that's what Pistolier does. That's actually so cool. Wait. As you throw, it will bring back. That's actually so sick. Who's your favorite frame to level cap with? I don't really have a favorite, to be honest with you. The most fun I've had is with Mag. And who's a frame that I really enjoyed taking to level cap? I don't even remember, dude. I barely ever freaking level cap anymore. Like, yeah, I just couldn't be asked. And if I do, it's just because I'm bored and I don't really have anything else to do. I did enjoy Frost, to be fair. Yeah, my most relaxing level cap was definitely Loki, 100%.
Come at me, biatch.
Biatch.
Opened a new data conduit. Proceed immediately.
Oh, great. I'm not max rank.
Hunter, you are running out of time. Enter the data conduit.
You're 24. I'm 24 next week Friday.
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
Damn, look how close that is. Flow's moving closer and closer to ancientness. Yeah, 100%. Ugh. To be fair, I
Congratulations.
actually like the Corpus skin and this one.
Yeah.
I actually really like this skin. I'm actually gonna take the mod. May as well get it now. You don't know. Josh, what the hell was that? Oh, we're talking about GTA 6. How much is since? Just, I don't know. Just take that. It's fine. No Ghost of Yota. Oh, okay. Thank you. Made my life easier. Okay, so CERN thingamabob does not have. Shit. I don't have any. What's his name? Damn, I'm gonna have to mod this thing multiple times. I mean, format this thing multiple times. There's a masterpiece of a game called Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know if you ever heard of it. I haven't. Hang on a second. Goodbye. Do you think it would happen one day, Josh? Flo playing Ghost? Maybe. Just not today. It's a pleasure, Looney, and I'm glad I can help you. I'm going to put that on for now. And I'm intrigued to see something here. Heareth me out. I'm going to do something dumb. I need one more former. I think I got to like episode 4 of Shogun and I just stopped watching it. Or something like that. I think I got like somewhat far and then I don't know. I think I got distracted with something else. It is guaranteed rare crit when it comes back from. I don't know. I just want to see something. Yeah, that's 3 exclamation marks. Problem is actually hitting the headshots is a problem. I feel like it has potential with our pistol acuity. And pistolier. Launching my little daggers of death. It's fine. We need one more former and we're good to go, I think. Be gone. You kind of make me want to build the Canter. Yeah. I don't think Pistadia works as well because you need to reload for it to do that crazy synergy of the, what's the name, the crit. I know, Josh. I will eventually get to it. Don't worry. There's a lot of things I've missed out on and I need to experience it. What subsume would you put on Mag? I would put, oh jeez, this actually, I have Nourish on, which is pretty basic and nothing too, am I out of an affinity booster? No. Nothing too like fancy. What other subsume? I don't know. I actually like Mag as a base kit. I'll be honest. Mag base kit is perfect. Okay. You know what? I may as well. Oh my gosh, Josh. I didn't abandon Naruto. We just, Lindy and I just haven't had an opportunity to watch it again.
This experiment is to dispatch as many specimens as efficiently as possible.
Condemn would work, but again, you don't need Condemn because you have enough CC from Mag already, and also she gives you shields from her fourth. So it's like, do you need Condemn? But at the same time, it's like if you want to go overkill on the CC and the life, or in like, you know, shield regen, then go for it. I have got the Comac already on the list. I've already full formatted. Wait, there was one other weapon we were going to build after this. What was it? The Zymos? Zymos? Something like that. Wasn't it? Hey, I started playing Warframe 2 months ago. Your content's been very helpful. I'm so glad to hear. Welcome. By the way, for the new players watching this stream, don't worry. The beginner's guides are actually still cooking in the background. Basically what I'm going to do with the rest of the beginner's guides is I'm going to cook them in the background in batches, and then I'm just going to release them in batches. Because they don't do as well off rip. So I obviously need to manage, you know, what I post and so on. So yeah. I'm bored and want to waste plat. What's your favorite weapon, the ones you tested today? I'll tell you right now when I get out of this mission. I think I might be able to leave early, actually. And I am next. Huge. What time is it now? 15:23. Okay. Can still go for another hour and a bit. First, let's try to build this. Trying to think. What can I do here? 10 charge and lots of CD. Yeah, I know. But there comes a point where, like, do you need that much crit damage, right? So what else can I put crit damage on? Magnetic? Nah. I want to see how Innovate works with this though. So if we put on multi-shot and we put on for the last mod, I have Elementus, which has got reload speed. I mean, I could put on Lethal Torrent and see. Oh, did I not put on Sin Charge? Oh, wait, I'm dumb. Pistolier is stuffing me over. Yeah, Josh, is literally what every Warframe player goes to. Holy shit.
Money, 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 money.
Thank you, Nevada.
Nevada Purchase donated £5 through Super Chat. I'm glad to see Asafa doing well, one of the better Warframe streamers out there. Keep it up.
Thank you so much, Nevada. I appreciate it, man. That means a lot. Thank you. Safa is a South African. It's like, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Nevada. I appreciate it so much, man. Josh, you're learning more South African slang. I'm not red critting each time, bro. The gas is pretty good. I'm gonna be honest. Innovate is very hit or miss. Absolutely. Innovate is very, very hit or miss. I think I'm gonna go Deadhead. Oh, I see what you mean. Innovate was messing it up. Interesting. Toss Barrow back into the void. Is it that bad? Did I take off that? Yeah. So I think the biggest thing about I don't think Acuity actually procs properly off of the headshots. I think the only thing is the damage off of these disgusting. I don't know which one I prefer, actually. I'll be honest with you. I'm interested to see if I did do heat, right? I would take off just that and put pure heat on. I double up on the heat to see how it goes. Yeah, that one shots. But you see, with a weapon like this, though, with only like 6 bullets and so on, yeah, it does. Its single target is ridiculously good. But I would want like group clearing. So, I suppose though you're not hitting just one enemy at a time. You're like hitting multiple. So if you were to use this with something like Irelia and so on, I'm inclined to go like Deadhead, right? And oh, what am I doing? That is not the right mods. I'm inclined to go Blast. I'll be honest with you guys. Does it have punch to it? Pure electric would be nice, probably. Thank you, Rambo. Oh, when it goes back to you. Okay, so I don't know. I kind of like the gas build though.
Money, 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 money.
Nevada Purchase donated £10 through Super Chat. More deserved love, Boet. You're helping a 400-hour scrub who hasn't finished Cetus/Solaris grinds yet, a game that allows end-game grind with needing to finish the early game. Ha ha.
Thank you, Nevada. I appreciate it. And yep, that sounds like Warframe. Yep. Little bit of a confusing path in the new player, or the not newer, but as you progress, because you're 400 hours in, which is not new player, but that sounds like Warframe. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. That's a lot of money. Thank you, man. That means a lot. Wait, I'm sure the Cantes, I don't know how to say that. It goes through. See it? Yeah, it does. I actually think Encumber is not too bad, because when it explodes, I think it pulls more status effects, and then that just multiplies the damage with what's that? I don't know. I think I need to test with as well, but it's just like, I thought that you punch through lock weapons are bugged and can be modded with punch through. I thought that with a weapon like this, it would go into each enemy where you hit them and then pull it out. So like if you get 6 headshots, that'd be insane. You know? But I can tell you where, for example, like this would be insane if you had, I'm just going to actually copy and paste this just because it might not be a bad option. All right. If you had gas on, for example, and no, that's actually fine, to be honest. See what I mean? Like, so what you're saying is, bro, it is not hitting them at all. It's just weird. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's weird. I'm not sure. I think it would work in some cases, like Irelia and so on, but I don't know. I'm not too sure about it as like a general thing. It's pretty strong, make no mistake. It's not weak. What's the other weapon that we wanted to try, guys? Statical is one that I have not tried. I haven't crafted my Irelia Prime. Dodo gave it to me. It is quite fun. I just need to play around with it a bit more. Zymos. More Phenmor. Let's try the Zymos. Have you tried the Piranha Prime? I have. I've used it for the what's his name event. But yeah, it's pretty good. What is the legendary 4 test, Josh? What do I need to be prepared for? Happy anniversary. That's actually kind of funny. Thank you. I appreciate it. I was like, I actually had like a stroke trying to read that, I'll be honest with you. My brain actually malfunctioned. I was like, what? But thank you. Oh. Nevada, bro.
Money, 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 money.
Oh man, thank you so much.
Nevada Purchase donated £5 through Super Chat to help with the forma.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Nevada. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you for the £20. Holy. That's a lot of money. Thank you. And it would be a big help because I'm about to spend a lot of my platinum on Former. Wait, doesn't this guy have like a crap ton of, not a crap ton, but quite a few augments? What are the mods called, guys? What are the mods called? Zymos. Warframe. Or am I thinking of the other one? I think I'm thinking of the other one. Yeah, there is no cooldown. You guys are absolutely correct. Oh, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, Hasinka. Zylock has Xm's advantage. Why? I haven't, to be fair, I have not looked at this weapon at all. I just grabbed it. Somebody else suggested the Act Bolt already, but that thing is so consistently good and satisfying to use. Just try it out if you haven't. I have not tried the Act Bolt yet. Am I max ranked? I am.
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone.
Oh, Zylock has Eczema. Sorry, there's so many Zys. I'm getting confuzzled. I can't keep up with all the names in this game.
Hunter, you are
You know how hard it is to remember every single name?
enter the data conduit.
Warframe explained. It's a pretty cool name. Callum, I actually want to do a full-on... Preparing for this video actually made me think, like, I think it's time I do a full kit gun guide. Because I've never done one. But it will take me time to prep, because I'll have to get every single kit gun, find the right combos. It's just a lot. Okay. God already has 2 former. That is absolutely godly. Holy shit. We are winning. We are absolutely winning. What does this gun do? Infect your foes with the Spore Scattering Pistol. Headshots burrow and explode, releasing spore clouds that seek out nearby enemies. Deals innate toxin. Got it. Alright. Absolutely. Do you think we can build for this, guys? Who knows? Yeah, Zymos is multiplicative CO. That is true indeed. That is very, 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 that is very true indeed. It's also why I was looking at it, because it was so thonk. What am I saying? My brain is not vocabularying. How would I go about... I didn't even know that mod was called Boar. I'll be honest with you. You know what Lindy and I watched the other day, guys, which was actually really, really, really nice to watch, was the new Asterix and Obelix on Netflix. It was quite a pleasant surprise. And for those of you who like Asterix and Obelix, you are immediately better. So I just like you guys to know that. And yeah, that is indeed what I have to say. This weapon deadass has base 5% crit chance, which is actually a little crazy. Kind of makes me think, would Innovate not be a bad idea? What are we thinking, guys? Well, what are we thinking? Have you done Stug today? No, I have not. Nor do I plan to. Make a simple feat, understand, aim for the head of the Zymos, pause once it burrows and kills enemy shoots. Okay, I see.
Kill everything you encounter. Do not relent. The integrity of this experiment
Beauty of Zymos is it double dips on the... So question, what happens if I bury a projectile in its head and it dies from a friendly? Will it then explode? I'll tell you what, we form with this baby a couple times and then we go to the simulacrum and test it. Because right now I have questions. If Flo ever read my message, I'm reading them. You exclusively want to aim for headshots. That's what I was going for. But I'm missing, okay? Oh shit. Not gonna lie, I don't know what this gun is. That's good. That's what we're going for. What is considered a headshot on that fat thing? Avenger plus blast plus innovate. Sorry, there's a lot of brain power to do the math on that one. Avenger plus blast plus innovate. Got it. I have innovate. I don't have Avenger, but I have gas. Yeah, Null is not underrated, unfortunately. Heard the atmosphere can hit damage cap somehow. Damn. That's crazy. Thomas, you mean? The problem with the Thomas, I'd love to put the Thomas in this thing, but it's like it's got an incarnate form. What is the worst secondary? Sadly, I think it's the Stug, whatever it is. I think it is that actually. Please. Please kill more things. That guy just threw a cartwheel in front of me. What the hell? Just a couple more. Please. Thank you. Woo. Oh my gosh, Nevada. Holy shit.
Money, 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 money.
Nevada Purchase donated £5 through Super Chat. Whereabouts in SA are you from? I'm a Durbanite. Been in the UK for 8 years, nothing beats the vibes in SA even if it's a bit rough ATM.
Yeah, dude, I've never been to Durban. I'm from Cape Town, but I'm living in Knysna at the moment. But that is 8 years. Wow. 8 years. That's quite a long time ago. Don't you miss it though? You know? I feel like I'll struggle to move away from South Africa no matter how much shit is going down. I'm a slap on innovate and use Gyre's one augment on the Stug. Yeah, that could work. Possibly. But thank you for the 5, Nevada. I appreciate it, man. It means a lot. Well, we're going to be using Gun CO with this because it's got multiplicative scaling, so it'd be pretty stupid not to. Let's be real here. I think also I have to say something. The Zymos, right off the bat, that's a problem. I gotta form a few more times, Josh, before I'll do the test. I'll do the test to end off. Realistically. I'm from Joburg. I've been living in Australia for last 9 years. Yeah, South Africa is vibes, not gonna lie. Might be a little bit of a shit show, but I mean, what country isn't at the moment? Just do the test while living. Why? But I want a Phenmor. Come on, keep killing. Okay, cool. We're max rank. That's huge. Oh.
Money, 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 money.
Nevada Purchase donated £5 through Super Chat. I miss the weather, but from a money perspective much better. My family owns a house in Scartine South. It's on the road to the Friday market.
Oh, that's cool. Holy shit. Firstly, thank you for the 5. That's actually so cool. Yeah, they close the Friday night market because they always close it for winter, and then they reopen. That's so cool. But I understand from a money perspective, yeah. I understand. But you see, like, I'm very blessed because I'm earning in dollars while living in South Africa. Then it's like a different story, you know. But I can understand, like, if you're from South Africa, you definitely, if you're going to be working and you can't be remote, moving to another country is not a bad shout, realistically, if you can get a better job there. But thank you, Nevada. I appreciate it, man. What was I forming again? So I've got 2 Matarai, 1 Vazwin, 1 Naramon. I think I'll just go this bad boy right here. And then I think you can do some testing. Busy part-time while I study MSc Environmental Health. That's pretty cool. Okay, where is it? Don't you need to former the Exilus? I do. I just think Lethal Momentum and the Exilus would have been the player, but it's fine. Okay. So is it only off the headshot that it... And does it happen multiple times? Can I get a kill? Thank you. Okay. I kind of like this weapon, but it's a bit of a shit show. How it yoinks every single enemy to the moon. I don't know if I'm the only one that has this take, but I actually despise weapons. I might make an exception for this one because it's pretty cool. But I actually despise weapons that launch enemies to the moon. Like, it kind of pisses me off. Especially when you like need a headshot or you need to do something specific, you know. Yeah, I think something like Blast might have been the player. I think. Yo, it actually would have helped to put the last mod on. What the bloody hell am I doing? What would I put on the last one? I've actually got no idea. Just out of interest sake, what would a flat, just pure flat damage build do? I think the problem is it just doesn't have enough crit, right? Faction mod? Probably. Oh, Riven's worse. I think it depends, because I'm not the biggest Riven fan at all. I don't really like Rivens. They're just not my thing. But you don't ever need them. They just it's more like, how can I push this weapon even further? What the hell? I'm doing actually 0 damage. There we go, Arcane Avenger. Which doesn't last long enough for me to actually test this weapon out. Okay, so we've got... I think I prefer the Innovate. And I think I would personally put Cold on. And then I probably put a faction mod on. Stupid. Oh, the new ER game dropped. You know what I'm excited for, to be honest with you guys? And I will most likely stream it. Is the new Arc Raiders game that's coming out. Apparently shadow dropping on my birthday next week. Also, yeah, I think Innovate is definitely way better with this, eh? Like, I don't know. Am I just not seeing the fascia? I see something. How are you doing? I'm doing very well, thanks. And you? Okay, it would be nice if I actually use this. And will it hold them down? Oh my gosh, that's so much better. Ah. Wait. Oh. So, where's this like multiplicative CO scanning that I'm missing? Use Covenant. It comes from the clouds. Oh gosh. Multiplicative CO scaling. And there's like, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything crazy, I'll be honest with you guys. I see so many secondaries. There's so many secondaries. Why? You know which one wasn't actually that bad? It was the Spectre Vandal. I feel like it's not bad at all, actually. It comes from the clouds. Does it come from the projectile? Oh. So the spores are the ones that are supposed to be the special ones. Okay. So what you're saying is, in reality, it actually is better if I'm gonna do something very weird. Okay, I was being dumb there. No one saw that. Okay, just act like you didn't see that. I want to see something. I want to see something. I don't really have an updated Exultra build, so I don't think I want to show you it. I'm not. I literally never play the Exultra. Okay, that worked a lot better than I thought it did. Wait. Okay, so Zymos is definitely worth it. Viral Electric is possible indeed, yes. But I deliberately did Viral Heat. Okay. Oh, now I'm intrigued. Now I want to see something. Spectre Vandal feels like using a laser cutter on the enemies. Yeah, pretty much. Literally just a solid laser beam. Like an actual laser beam, you know what I mean? Okay, electricity. We could try that. Why not? Someone just uploaded a show for Oberon. I wonder who it is. Not me. The Cyanex underrated and I love it. I don't know. I don't know what like the fuss is. I've tried. Like what is so good? How are you guys building it that you're like literally this thing is so insane? I don't think it's bad. I just don't get the fuss. I might include it in the list. I think it's one of the coolest weapons that forces procs. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. It force procs gas. There we go.
The canvas of war.
At this point, the Cyanex thing is just gaslighting. Most likely. I have such a bad habit of doing that. It's ridiculous. And I just did it. I casted my 4 when there were no enemies around. And every time I do it, I'm like, I know I shouldn't. I should wait. But what does my pea brain do? Oh shit. What the hell? How the hell does that work? Apparently I ran out of memory. Hit me. Hit me. I said hit me. Gosh. Useless enemies.
If the buildup gets any worse, it's gonna start making decisions. I warned you. I totally warned you. And
I feel like heat might be better. I'll be honest with you guys.
got a minute to get a health scrubber working.
Oh, you know what I realized though? I don't have any like arcane precision or anything like that. Now hear me out now, right? Instead of trying to go for red crits and so on, wouldn't it just be better to have, like, for example, Avenger on and then having something like Encumber? Wouldn't it? For the clouds? Because if it's multiplicative damage scaling off of the cloud, you want as many status effects on as possible, correct? Because this is one of those things where it's like you only want the crit for the dopamine rush, right? You don't actually need it. So I would personally imagine putting Encumber on. Alright, then putting I'm taking off Aegis. It's not going to be good. Putting Arcane Precision on. Did they add motorcycles? What? Yeah. Motorcycles in Warframe, man. Welcome to Warframe in 2025. It's a whole new world. Oh shit, I'm losing tabs. Oh shit, I'm lost.
And I with your victory.
The crit is the whole point of the weapon. Well, we'll see, right? Let's just see what happens, you know. Keep on hitting me. Keep on hitting me.
Remember that chili con carne I left in the fridge for 2 months? Let the house scrubbers sit too long, and they'll spawn the same sort of thing, but, you know, with a crap ton of predatory hardware. Shoot off any build
This is a meal. Things are getting like one shot.
Force collecting on that scrubber. You need to shoot them off.
This guy needs lethal momentum, bro.
Scrubber going critical. Fix it or lose it to the tech rock, which will be the least of your problems.
Definitely doing a bit more damage, I think. But I suppose the multi-crit then is, yeah, it is important to have the higher crit.
Warned you. I totally warned you. And now it wants to have a conversation.
Oh gosh. Attenuated enemies. I feel like it'd be so much easier to get the headshots if the projectile moves quicker. The weapon is still leveling up too. Don't know if it adds a lot of damage or not though. No. Leveling up your weapon, or if your weapon's unranked, it doesn't affect the damage at all. Modding is the only thing that purely affects your damage in this game. The rank of your Warframe or weapon doesn't do anything, except on a Warframe's case, it's... Okay, so in a Warframe's case, you get more energy and health per level, essentially. And other stats as well, like armor and so on. Well, I think it's actually just strictly health, shields, and energy. I'm trying to remember. But yeah. Weapons, it won't change anything.
Score count is approaching terminally unfun levels. Activate another health scrubber.
So you do need to actually scale your crit with this weapon. Interesting. I was out of Warframe for 5 to 6 years and was shocked to see Helmet. I sold all regular frames when I got the Prime versions because at that time I didn't see any use for them. Yeah. Helmet is a nice way to kind of get, use your base frames. We've already spoken about the Onos. I've just never been a fan of it. Yeah, okay, Warframe, sorry, you guys are right as well. Warframes have different levels for their... But remember, the levels to unlock their abilities and the levels of those abilities is only affected up until the first time you level that frame. So if you formed... if you formed already, you won't ever have that problem. Escape from Duckov. Is it out yet? Is the game out yet? Escape from. It's not out yet. But it's a demo. Oh gosh, it's playing music. So we want Innovate. We have Avenger. I'm at a bit of a loss here, guys. Because... should I not put critical chance on here or no? Probably should be toggle. What's that? Icarius is not underrated. Icarius is not underrated at all. Hystrix is definitely going to be on the list. The Riot? Not too sure about it. What the hell am I looking at with this build? That's my question. I'm so confused. Okay, out of the Ak Bolto, Ak Jar, I have no idea how to say that name. Ak Jagara, that one. Ak Bronco, Ak Samati, Ak Stiletto, or Ak Vasto. Which ones are the best? Twin Comac, I've already actually, what's his name? Don't worry, I got you. Don't worry. Where is it? Where is it? I found it. There you go. I full form with this bad boy. I think I really wanted to do the blast build only, and it's not bad actually. It's actually pretty good.
You are a true hunter. Where he be without you?
Hey Flo, will you be playing upcoming 3.26 of the PoE 1 League? No, I've quit Path of Exile, dude. I fully quit Path of Exile. As much as I love Path of Exile, I think it's one of the greatest games ever made. Especially when you get past the new barrier and you become like you learn the end game and so on. That game is the only game on this planet that could keep me going for thousands of hours and I would not even marginally get bored. The only problem I have for it is it's kind of the same viewpoint of Rust. Even Fury 2 or just no, both Path of Exiles. Like Path of Exile as a whole. The thing about like I said, the similar viewpoint I have with Rust is you need another life to play it. It demands so much of your time. Rust might be a bit worse, but yeah. Fury, I love Path of Exile. It's such a grind, and it's like, yeah. I already have, what I'm trying to say is I already have Warframe that I have to grind for. I can't manage 2 games like that. You need to have like 1 grindy game at a time. You can't have 2. It's just not healthy unless you're sitting behind your PC for like 16 hours a day. Hey. I want to try it. What's the names? The customization of PoE is a whole other level of It's a fantastic game. Oh, it's amazing. When you like start making your own builds, when you realize the amount of content, not as much with PoE 2 right now in its current state, but I can tell you now, like PoE 2 in like a year from now or even 2 years would be unreal with the amount of content you can do. PoE 1 was unreal what you could do. It's you don't get it in other games. But yeah. I'm still waiting on PoE 2. Yeah, I do agree with you, Son. I would wait. I mean, okay, I say I'm done with Path of Exile, but I probably would play Path of Exile 2, especially when they release it out fully as like a free-to-play game. Then I would definitely probably play it for like a league or so and so on. But I don't know. I don't think I could see myself really playing it as much as I did before. But if you're like a high schooler or something, perfect. Rust, games like Rust, or any game that you have to grind unhealthily for, play that when you're in like high school. When you're outside of high school, you got a job, you got a house, you got things, you got responsibilities, all those things. You can't play those games as you know, the way they're meant to be played. When you're younger, it's so much nicer to play games like that. Pew pew pew. Oh, I'm out of ammo. I never got why Rust is so addictive. I had a friend had close to 15,000 hours on it, so I guess it is. Rust is bad. I only have like 300 or 400 hours on it, but I played a lot of old Rust, like Legacy Rust. The thing about Rust is there is a lot of reward, but a shit ton of risk. So it's like I've spent the whole night grinding, going to points of interest, getting all my loot up, getting my resources up, getting my base built, defending the base, making it hard to raid. Spend all those hours, the whole day, like from the morning, whatever, till like even the early hours of the morning the next day. So you've just sunk like 15 hours plus into that day. You'll go to bed, you'll wake up, and everything's gone. Like just like all that work, all that time, all that blood, sweat, and tears just disappeared because some guy who loves waking up at 3 a.m. decides I'm gonna go raiding, and he'll just start raiding people's bases because he loves being up early because he knows that everyone's asleep. And I think that's like the beauty and downside of Rust. The beauty is because it forces you to restart and keeps you coming back, and it's really addictive. But the downside is it's actually extremely unhealthy because, to give you an idea, like I used to be at school and I'd be sitting in class going, I'm getting raided. I need to get home. I'm getting raided right now. I need to get home. Like I wouldn't care what was going on in my life. Like people who play Rust, they won't admit it, or some will know, but they just don't care about it. They're sitting there their entire life or the entire time just going, my base is getting raided. I need to log on to Rust. I need to make sure everything's fine. It's like, it's crazy. Rust is one of the craziest design games ever made. And it's why it's so good. I'll tell you what is fun though. If you play Rust on like 10 or 20 times servers, which means the loot is insanely good, then it's a lot better because you can like lose your stuff and within like an hour or two you can have all your stuff back. That's when it's fun. Or when there's a lot less risk. But if you're playing vanilla Rust, like how it's meant to be played, it takes you so long. I think the twin Comacs need like external buffing. Am I wrong? My friend who had that many hours dropped every other social things in his life. Yeah. 100%. Take off the crit mods. And then what must I go instead? I guess I could go a Bane. But yeah, it's part of the reason why, like, if I ever played Path of Exile or games like that, like Rust and so on, I'll take it easy. That's a lot of explosions. I was really into Conan Exiles, but the amount of work of those games gets to be done is too much. It's like Ark as well. Ark is another one. I mean, the Blast does work, but I think Blast with Innovate might be the play, actually. Or Deadhead. One of the two. That Harrow looks nice. Thank you. I'm glad you like how it looks, because I actually kind of like this fashion as well. No, you only get orange crits with this. Well, let me see what happens when I get Avenger. You definitely get a lot less damage without encumber. Actually, it's actually kind of crazy. I want to see what Deadhead would do. Use flash. It's not doing anything yet. I mean, I still have Arcane Precision on, which is giving me diminishing returns at like 500% plus base damage, but still. Why is it so hard to do your Rally Prime fashion? I have no idea. I mean, I could do Viral Heat, but... Primed heated charge. Yeah, that does kill much quicker. Thought I just saw magnetic then. I'm like, what the hell? I must admit, the best element of this mod has to be the pistol one. 60% reload speed is actually godly. It's like, yeah. I can tell you now, Twin Comac with your Rally is probably one of the best things ever. Oh, I'm unarmed. Okay, guys. Everyone keeps saying Cynex. What am I missing at this point? Like, seriously, what am I missing at this point? I'm actually gonna put that. Like, am I just not understanding how to build this weapon? I've got a corrosive heat one. I have a blast innovate one as well. What's another weapon that I should look at? Secondary innovate. Yes. I have that on the what's them? Vespa we know is pretty good. We could do riots. The Mars is not that great. Tomb Finger is actually okay. It's actually pretty good. I think I just had the wrong stuff for it. Doesn't the Magnus have... Yeah. Isn't there an Act Magnus Prime? I've heard this before. I have done a catch moon, actually. And I've tried something like this, which I think actually worked pretty damn well, if I remember correctly. Ah, yes. Like all freaking blast builds, they take extremely long to build up. The thing about the catch moon, it has multiplicative CO scaling, so... But it's still, I think I've built it wrong. So my base damage, my gun is just not built correctly. But its blast is pretty good. Like, it's doing 500k, 180k, 2.4 million. So it's pretty good for blast. I'll tell you that for sure. Yeah, like 1.1 million off of that. 1.3 million. Now, obviously, when you're fighting normal enemies, you're not going to be dealing with super tanky ones all the time, but 600k. So yeah, it's actually pretty good, to be fair. I think I just have the wrong parts. What do I have for my catch moon? Oh, I've got Slap Needle, Haymaker, and Catch Moon, which I think I wanted the other one that gives me more status chance, because I feel like that would have been better. I haven't tried the Atadai yet. Oh my gosh, it is cold. Holy. Splat not used. Sad days, that's true. But I think with this one, you can actually do... Can't you favorite weapons? I don't even have the Athodite. Yep. Ah, there it is. Okay. So what is so special about this? I'm not sure how I feel about throwing knives that don't have some AoE potential. That's just like a personal thing though. Oh, we've got 4 multi-shot. Isn't the Ballistica not bad? After that has an augment coming up. My favorite weapon, but it sucks. It's just cooler. Oh my gosh.
Money, 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 money.
My
Mud_monkey
Thank you,
donated
Mud.
$19.99 through Super Chat. Wait, do I see no compressor prime?
actually, but I so badly want to put it in the underrated tier list, but I know that it's not underrated. I know it's not, but I still feel like it's underrated. But it's also because I have a personal love for that weapon. So, like, you know, thank you for the $20, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's a lot of money. Cuirassier, I'm putting the Cuirassier on. You have no idea. Don't worry. I don't care what people say. I don't think it's that bad. Oh, he does have it. I mean, he does. Listen to me. I have it. Me talking to myself in the third person. There you go. I just haven't modded it. That's all. That's so funny that I was like hiding behind the camera this whole time. I didn't even know. I didn't even realize. Spyrex is pretty good. I do agree with you. But yeah, so where back fast though. I'm not too sure about throwing weapons, eh? I don't like quartz though. I mean, it's not bad though. Actually, it's pretty good. Oh, I'm not a fan of pox, I'll be honest. Is the Azima good? Sancti customers. Oh, this is the one that just like... Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Wait, what is it? Statical, any good? I'm not too sure. I'll be honest with you, I am not sure myself. Okay, so let's just pretend like we're doing like a light build here. Oh, it's completely unranked. Shit. That's a problem. I'm just gonna put a random element on. Like, I'm just gonna put toxin for now because I just want to see something real quick. Actually, no. I'm gonna put heat on, and I'll put flare on just to see if I can get away with a fairly simple setup. What the? Oh, you can have multiple. You can have 2. I don't know about the Zima, huh? Not too sure about it. So, are these the ones that do ridiculous amounts of damage? Da 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 da. I think I'm actually just a whore for galvanized shot, I'll be honest with you guys. I think I have a problem. I might need to get counseling, I swear. Anemic. Agility. Corrosive. Heat. I just want to see something. If Light would see this, that'd be funny. She'll probably be shocked. She'll probably be absolutely stunned. It's a respectable amount of damage. Dead hit better on this? Yeah, I can imagine. What is the crit scaling like? It's actually not bad. So I'm actually just gonna run pure corrosive to see something. I already have base damage. 3. I have arcane precision on my Hera. I want to see something. What happens if I actually just went to my Nova? We'll put the Leah on. Do it with AI turned on. Why? I may as well just go into a mission. It's actually not bad. I'm a fucking like status effect, I'll be honest. It's so many status effects. This is what Cucumber does. What happens if I just did this? Just raw innervate. What are we looking at here? No. Deadhead could be a good option actually. I think I've tested enough secondaries for this video. I've like melted through so much Phenmor. Is there any other one that I really want to try? Hang on a second. If I'm not mistaken, I remember the twin Grakatas being actually extremely good. I swear I remember the twin Grakatas to be pretty good. I'd love to give it a try, to be honest. Rift back in the day. Don't know about the current Warframe meta though. I swear there used to be like incredibly good primers. Like if you went like full status chance, like that's better. I swear oh, what's that? It's a red velvet cookie. Huh? Oh, that looks good. Holy. 59% is really good. I'll take it now. You need a faster loading frame then. Firstly, I need vial acceleration. No, that's the primary version. It's anemic agility. Probably pure multi-shot of barrel diffusion. And this. Damn, that's 50 fire rate. I just realized. Holy crap. Guys, that has 50 fire rate. Okay, the problem is what are we missing here? Because you saw what I just saw. Right? I'm not crazy. Oh my word, we made 4,700 followers on Twitch. That's huge. Holy shit. There we go. I might have to add the Twinker carters, guys. I'll be honest. That's actually so funny. Holy shit. Okay, I think... Damn, I don't even know, like, what to do here. I think... I would... What the hell? Oh. I don't even know what I want to go for. So I already have precision on. So hello, Omega. Yeah, you need punch through this. Oh. But okay, you have to have Arcane Pistolier with this. Like, you can't not. I think if I had to use punch through, what mod would you have to use? Either Seeker or Merciless Gunfight. At a 1.2 with... Oh, is that... Oh, damn. I actually had a... confused there. I think I need to form with these. But guys, oh my gosh, we've been live for 3 hours. I didn't even realize. Oh, damn, I've been playing Warframe for long. I've been playing the whole day. So I think I'm going to call the stream now to take a break. And then I will then work on the video and stuff like that. And then I will see, you guys will see the video soon. I'm going to try and find some things off stream. I'll see. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the donations. I appreciate it so much. It really helps out and means a lot. Thank you. And thank you all for watching. And I'll see you guys soon. Stay tuned for the video. Bye.